Greetings and salutations, everyone. Welcome to another episode of the Outlaw Joseph Scots. This is episode 29. Yes, we're up to 29 already. Last week, Joseph was in town. This week, he is returning to the mines. He's going to be doing the mission number 4 of the advanced missions from the Swamps of Death book. So, let's get right to it. Enjoy.
All right, here we are, everyone. This is mission 4, entitled Swamps of Death. Now, for those of you reading along with the book, you'll notice I skipped mission 3. I will come back to that next time. It is another fixed map layout, and I just didn't feel like setting it up right now. I kind of want to go back to a random, so I skipped over it. I'll go back to that as the next one. This will let us get another sort of separate out the fixed map layouts, missions a little bit, and give us a little bit more randomness here. So we have it's called the Swamps of Death. It's set up like normal. So we've got the mine entrance and Joseph here at the mine. If you recall, Joseph has 2 wounds from town, and of course his skill now lets him start with 2 grit. And in this mission is to find a gate that leads to the murky and overgrown Swamps of Jargono and hunt down a magical spring or cache of temple treasures. Once in the Swamps of Jargono, the heroes must find 2 clue tokens, or 2 clue icons, to discover a hidden spring or temple and successfully complete the mission. It was called Rumors Have Been Swirling that a mine has been found with a stable gateway leading to another dimension. A murky swamp world overrun with giant insects and man-eating plants, as well as the sunken ruins of ancient primitive cultures. There are tales of half-sunken temples filled with gold and springs of magical healing properties. A fountain of youth hidden away in the deep parts of the swamp. Of course, there are also stories of vicious supermen tribes and massive reptilian creatures that stalk the thick, swampy forests. But for a chance at riches and immortality, it could just be worth the risk. Alright, so all gates in this adventure lead to the Swamps of Jargono. Any clue icon the heroes find in the mines automatically has a gate in that room in addition to any other doors, and the gate gets placed before doors. So obviously if there's only one exit, it will be a gate to Jargono. When the heroes find the second clue icon in the Swamps of Jargono, they have reached the objective for exploring this other world. Ignore any attacks or encounters listed on that token. Also ignore any gate or door icons. The objective room has no exits. You reveal all growing dread cards in the stack as normal, then must fight an epic threat, or high threat in this case, with Joseph being a single. Once all enemies have been defeated, the heroes successfully completed the mission. Successful completion gives 25 experience, and then he rolls a d6. 1, 2, or 3, it's a healing spring. 4, 5, or 6, it's a half-sunken temple with gold. A failure. On a roll of 1, he'll lose a health permanently. 2 through 4, he has to discard $100 and D3 Darkstone or 1 item. A 5 or 6, he's unscathed. So, not too horrible if he fails, I suppose. The loss of Darkstone would be kind of annoying. All right. Well then. Let us get started here. We will begin by holding back the darkness. A 6, not off to a good start. Joseph then gets to move. Double 1s. Well, I guess he's moving 1 and getting his 3rd grit. And, well, he might as well get his scavenging out of the way. And he does, and he gets 2 scavenge cards. One small find for 25 gold. And a useful discovery. Draw a gear card. Alright, and his gear card is, kind of grab it from the middle here. 2 bandages. Well, that's absolutely not useful. He's maxed out on bandages. Doesn't want to replace the herbs or the whiskey with it, because he could use either one of those, so he drops them. Actually, he can use the bandages to heal 3, because he is hurt for 2. And get a bandage and be able to keep one of those bandages. So there you go. Free 2 points worth of healing. Alright, let's hold back the darkness again. That will work. Joseph gets to move. 4 and a 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. But the 1 doesn't help him at all because he's at his max grid. He only has a 3 max grid of 3, so there we go. And hold back the darkness again. A 6 will fail. That gets us a darkness card already. Eruption of the Dead. Ambush attack by 2 peril dice worth of Hungry Dead. 6. So 6 Hungry Dead. Alright, I can even kind of, since we're not going very far, I can kind of zoom in just a smidge. Okay, and their elite ability is a 5, which of course is the worst one. That is the Stench, which gives him a -1 to hit. Alright, and the ambush, they will actually go first. Let's hold back the darkness. Well, we see held back the darkness. Alright, he has 5 of them on him. So it's going to be 10 dice. Hitting on 4s. Alright. Defense. For Joseph, does nothing, so he'll spend a grit. Saves 2. That's 15 wounds, 15 armor saves. Alright, so 3, 5, 10, 11. Joseph takes 11 wounds. I'm not going to re-roll those. Save my grit for shooting. Alright, and it is Joseph's turn, so he's going to roll the move. Double 1s again. Alright, well he gets his grit back. And then he gets to shoot. So red dice are the Outlaw pistol. Hitting on 5s. Okay. And he's got his skill and bandolier for his Outlaw pistol. Alright, and that gives him 1 more hit with the Outlaw pistol. That's 6. Alright, so the Hungry Dead are a defense of 5. The normal pistol just has the Darkstone bullet, so it's -4 to the die. And doesn't really matter, we'll hit that one. Does nothing. Alright, now his Outlaw pistol is +1 for the Darkstone bullets, +2 for his skill, so he's +3, so he's -2 to the die. So he needs a 4 or better to kill. Same guy. Alright, there's dead. That will do nothing. We're going to go hit her. That will do nothing. And that will do nothing. Those are all pretty horrible. And, oh, you know, I forgot he needs to take his 5 fear hits. So he takes 2 sanity. Well, that was pretty bad for Joseph. And let's hold back the darkness. 7's good enough. He will roll for his movement. Okay, and shoot again. Hit, hit, hit. You know, he'll spend a grit. He's got them. He'll reroll all 3 of these. Nothing. And so he can reroll rerolls because of his skill when he's doing range to hits. So he has 3 rerolls, which gets him another 6. Alright, so 2 more hits for the Outlaw Pistol. And let's try this again. So I need a 6 to kill, 5 to do a wound. Does nothing. And a 4. Is that really right? Yeah, doesn't matter. Didn't do anything anyway. Anyways, 4 or better. 3 does 1 wound. Okay, that will kill. Next, does nothing. That will kill. Next, we'll do her. Does nothing. And again, we'll kill. Okay, well that lowered it down. Oh, that does mean Joseph had to do 4 more fear checks. Takes 1 more sanity. Alright, and then that one moves up there. So 2 left. So 4 dice hitting on 4s against Joseph. 3 hits. Defense saves 1. Not worth gritting, I don't think, so I'll just take it. So 10 armor saves. Saves 2. Sure, I'll grit that. Gets 1 more. Well, that's not good. 3, 6, 7. 7 more wounds. You know, I just realized I feel like I'm kind of spacing out a little bit. I don't remember if actually because I remember Joseph only hits on 5s, so I don't remember if any of those hits that I rolled were 4s. But oh well, we'll just go with it. It's not gonna make too big a difference. So hold back the darkness. 8 will work. Joseph rolls for his movement. 5 and a 2. He's not going to move. And so he gets to shoot. Alright, not worth a grit. Okay, so it's 2 more hits for the Outlaw Pistol. This should do it. Alright, normal hit. Does nothing. Does nothing. 5 will kill him, because Joseph is a 5, 6, 7, 8, minus 3, or minus 5 defense is 3. That will kill him. And then Joseph has all these dice, and gets a 6. So that will kill him. He heals 2 of his wounds. He succeeds. Alright. He catches breath. He heals for 2, so he's at 10 wounds. Looks like 3 sanity. Does remind me, he does have to take 2 more fear hits. I'm going to keep forgetting that at the start of his turn. He gets 1 more sanity hit. And then he gets a loot card. $50 more. Whew. Alright, well, end of the first combat. Not too horrible, but a little annoying it popped up. Alright, hold back the darkness. 8, he's still good. Roll for his movement. A 1. What do you know? 1's just enough, and that will get him one of his grit back. And let's look through. What do we see? Two encounters, 1 exit, and it is a gate to the other world. I forgot. I should have drawn a drawn a room first. It is a mining room. So yeah, I really am kind of out of it today, so I apologize. All right, and the gate is 4, so it's straight ahead. Two encounters. First one, Tracks in the Dust, and Traitor's Blood. So let's see. Tracks in the Dust. There's some kind of footprints in the dust leading to a collapsed section of wall, and they seem fresh. There may be something back here. Choose an exit to the room that is blocked with an end cap. If there are none, discard and draw a new encounter. Every hero can give up their move to make this test once per turn. Next one has a clue token. Alright, well I don't really care about that. Traitor's Blood. You've been sold out. Someone who knew about your mission must have betrayed you to the darkness. Run, run. Make a Spirit 6+ test. So, Joseph has 1. 40 experience points for every 6+. And he gets a 1. For each hero that does not pass a test, immediately draw a darkness card, and then if no one attacked, he has an ambush attack. Or if no one passed. Well, since I have a 1 in 6 chance, I don't think that's worth a grit. I'll just take the combat. Alright, so I draw a darkness card, which is a cave-in. Each hero must pass an agility 6+ test or take d6 hits. Alright, well, Joseph has a decent agility. But he fails, because it's 6. So he's going to take a d6 hits. So he takes 4 hits, so 4 defense rolls. He fails all of them. 4 armor saves. Saves 2. So he takes 2 wounds from the cave-in, from the falling debris. And then he's ambushed. So what is he ambushed by? He is ambushed by a Paradise of Tentacles. Wonderful. You know how much, y'all know how much I love my tentacles. Alright, 3 tentacles. And their ability is 4. Void Visions. Any hero wounded by a tentacle takes a d6 horror hits. Well, exciting. It is an exciting time for poor Joseph here. Alright, well, we can just kind of... So they ambushed their initiative 5 this first round. So 3, 6, 9 dice. Hitting on 4s, with 6s ignoring defense. Okay, so 2 hits that ignore defense. So he gets defense against these. He will block 1. They are doing 5 damage each. Yeah, I'll spend a grit. See if I can... It blocks 1. Alright. So 5, 10, 15. So, you know what? I should have kept track of which tentacle hit me, because the horror hits. Oh well. Because there were 3 hits. 3 hits that got through. So I should roll them in batches of 5. And, you know, I'll just roll a d6 to see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see whose hit it is. So this is this guy's hit. And these are my armor saves, obviously. Well, but I want to roll them all at the same time. So technically I'm rolling these all the time. I don't have different colored dice to split them up. But just, this is so I can grit armor saves here. So I blocked one. Blocked one. Actually, I should see who that was from. Well, it was from the same guy. Alright. So 8 wounds from him, and this third one. Alright. So they actually all came from one model. So I guess it doesn't really matter. So here's my other armor saves, and I block one. Alright. So that'll be 12, so I will use my last grit. Roll armor saves, which worked out well there. So 3, 6, 7 wounds. And then Joseph takes a d6 horror hits, so he takes 3. Fails 2, so he takes 2 more sanity. Alright, and then Joseph to move, and sure, he's going to try to move. He was a 4 and a 2, and so he will try to escape, which he does. So he will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, he's in range of all of them. Oh, hey. That's pretty good. Pretty good shooting. Zoom back out a little. Alright, so then Joseph has skill roll and reroll from the bandolier is a hit. He gets 1 extra die for the 6 from his outlaw pistol. Alright. The tentacles are a defense of 3. And +1 damage for his normal pistol. And we'll shoot the far one. So -2 on the die. And there's 5 health. So that'll be 1 wound. And that is 5 wounds. Which is, sorry, -2 on the die. That's 4 wounds. 4 and 1 is 5. So that is just enough to kill him. Alright, now he's got 5 hits with outlaw pistols. So the outlaw pistols are +2 damage. So they're -1 on the die. So we'll hit him. Does nothing. 6 -1 on the die is 5. And that will kill him. Alright, and then I have 3 dice on the last one. -1 is 4, -1 is 3, so that's enough to kill that last tentacle. Yuck. Alright. Joseph gets to recover a d3. So he recovers 1. We'll take a wound. I was at 16. And then Joseph gets a loot card. And the loot card is D6 times 50 gold. So 100 gold. Alright, Joseph gets to hold back to darkness. 9 is good enough. You will roll the move. A 5. Oops. Let's get that back up there. Joseph's going to turn around. I'll go 1, 2, 3. There, and he will look through and let's see what we get. Get a murky clearing. Alright, there is a token, but we do not get to reveal it till Joseph actually enters the room. So he has to hold back the darkness, which he does. And then roll the move. Alright, let's go 1. Conceivably something might not be able to get to him. And 1 exit and he is attacked. So the exit is in direction 3. So straight ahead. Again, just going straight ahead, and he is attacked by 1 Night Terror. That's not too horrible. And the Night Terror's skill is, or lead ability is a 3 regeneration. So he heals at the start of every turn. Okay. Lots of combat. Alright, hold back the darkness. 9 is still good enough. The Night Terror moves. He can move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's actually just too far to hit Joseph. So Joseph will get first shot. Try to draw first blood. Maybe even hopefully take him out. Although he has no grit. So Joseph will roll to move. Double 5s. Not really a point to move anywhere. Oh, actually, he can try to go by. Try to get closer to the other exit. So it is an escape of a 5+. 6 will succeed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Joseph nimbly dodges around, avoiding the Night Terror, and shoots it in the back before the lumbering Hulk can turn. Because Joseph's just that kind of guy. Alright, well, no grit, so he gets his re-rolls for skill and bandolier. Oops. Which do absolutely nothing. Joseph doesn't do very well. Alright, defense of 3. So -2 on each die for this. Oh, it still does 4 wounds, so that's 1 hit doing 4 wounds. Alright, 2 more. These are +2, so -1 on each die. That would do nothing, and that will do 3. 1, 2, 3. 7 of his 20 wounds. Alright, and then the beast turns around, not happy. Hold back the darkness. Joseph does, with another 9. The Night Terror charges back. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then attacks. So 4 dice. Sorry, he heals 2 because of his regeneration. And Joseph needed to take 2 horror hits because he started his activation on the same map tile, so he takes another sanity loss. Gotta remember those. Gotta remember those. Alright, sorry. 4 dice, hitting on 5s. Nothing. Joseph dodges nimbly. He is feeling awfully nimble today, isn't he? Alright, so now, speaking of which, Joseph takes 2... Oh wait, did Joseph take a sanity hit? I think he did. They actually do 3 sanity. Speaking of which, so Joseph gets, again, Terror 2, fails 1. So he's going to take 2 more, or 3 more sanity. Alright, and then Joseph gets to go. Roll for movement. Does not get a grit. I think he's good. Well, he'll attempt to move. His bandana lets him re-roll. And he will actually slide over slightly. Puts him 1 closer. That way if I do roll a 1 next turn, and get a grit, I'll be able to still get to the next map tile. All right, here's Joseph again. Well, that's quite a few hits. So skill reroll. Whoops. Sorry, my dice rolling problem. All right. Well, I don't need a reroll, and that gives Joseph has 2 more hits. And you know, I'm just going to roll all these. Remember, we're on -2 on the white dice, -1 on the red dice. So that won't do anything, and that won't do anything. So here's 1. Here's 2. I need 15 hits. Here's 2. So there's 5. And 5. And each 5 of these are -1, is a 4. So 5, 10, 14, 18. There you go. 6 hits. Took him out. Kapow, kapow. Now I have a machine gun. Ho, ho, ho. Alright. Whew. So that is it. Joseph gets to heal a D3. He gets to heal 3. And yeah, he'll still do wounds. Oh, and he does get to heal 1 for killing him. So I'll take a sanity. And the loot card, which is another D6 times 50 gold. Well, 300 gold. Excellent. Joseph has to hold back the darkness. Double 4s. Double 4s in Swamps of Jargono. Oh, you know, I forgot. I need to roll. I gotta keep that in mind. Well, 2 things. One is I drew a low threat card that should have been Otherworld, so that's my bad. And while in the swamps, we gotta see if there's a ambush. He might have been an ambush. Didn't really matter. He went first anyway, so that wouldn't have mattered. All right. Anyway, double 4s. Volley of arrows. Volley of Superman arrows rains down from the treetops. He takes each hero in the other world takes 3 hits, and if you take 1 or more wounds, you are poisoned. Can't recall. Yes, Joseph did go to the doctor, and he did get the injection, so he is actually immune to poison. Because remember, he got his corruption cured. So here's saves 2, and then gets an armor save. Nope. So he takes 1 wound, but he is immune to the poison because he got the anti-venom injection. And that was Joseph holding back the turn. So back to darkness. So Joseph gets to roll the move. Boom. Let's see what we get. We get a spider hole. Back down. Alright, and then now we get to see what this token is. And it is an encounter with 1 exit, which is a gate. So it's going to be a gate that's going to go back to another section of Jargono. The gate is in direction 6, so it's over here. And the encounter is a primitive altar. A tribal-looking altar rests here, cut into the half-buried stonework of an ancient ruin. The fire is still burning, and a foul-smelling offering has been left to sacrifice to who knows what. It might not be a good idea to stick around and see. I can option to ignore it and nothing happens, or ransack the altar for value, make a spirit 5+ test. If failed, draw D3 growing dread. Well, unfortunately, Joseph's spirit's only a 1, so he is going to ignore that altar as much as he would love to loot it. He does not have the spirit. Oh, Fred, you didn't see the... You can't see the dice there. But, alright. Yep, so he's not going to risk it. So, hold back the darkness. Alright, well, an 11 is good enough to hold back the darkness. Joseph gets to move. 3 and a 2. Yeah, he is not going to scavenge. He's used up his scavenge luck. So we will hold back the darkness again. 9 will work. Roll to move. A 2 is good enough. 1, 2. Let's look through, see where we get. We get a swampy trail. Alright, well, Joseph needs to hold back the darkness again. An 8 will work. So you'll roll to move. Again, I think he's just going to pop on in. And we get one more exit, not many choices on where to go, and 2 encounters. So the exit is to the right. Okay, in fact, I'll even take this one off since I don't need it. And then an encounter. Look out! You are attacked by another world threat native to the swamps. And he is attacked by 1 swamp slasher. And we need to see if that's an ambush. It is an ambush. Pops up right next to him. And the elite ability is a 5. Void Hunger, he feeds on Darkstone, which doesn't really matter. So the slasher gets to go first. 3 dice. No, sorry. Hold back the darkness. Fails. Alright, and then the slasher. 3 dice. Hitting on 3s, so 2 hits. Joseph's defense. Both fail. He has no grit. So 2d6 wounds. So 7 wounds. So say he gets 7 armor saves. Saves 2 of them, so he takes 5. Alright. Joseph. Movement. Now he gets a 1. Well, but a grit's better than no grit. And he will still attempt to move. Might as well start my movement. Alright. Gonna head that way. And then Joseph gets to shoot. Same old red dice for the Outlaw pistol. Okay, so Outlaw pistols, and You know, I'm going to use my grit. No, I'm not going to use my grit. So I get my skill reroll and the Bandolier reroll, which will hit.